Hi team, it's Carissa Goodlet. I'm here talking to you today about my top 3 booking tips. My first booking tip is to make it all about the hostess. So basically, you don't want to mention yourself or what you need, or that you're trying to earn something, or that you really need to make a car payment or reaching a goal or something like that. You want to make it about the hostess and how you can help her get a whole bunch of rewards. So change your thinking on that. We don't have to be pushy salespeople. You need to act like you are doing them a favor rather than they are doing you a favor by having a party. So I remember I had an origami owl party before we came out with the JK by 31 jewelry, and I was so excited to get my rewards at the end. Like, that was so much fun, and picking them out, and I absolutely loved my consultant. Like, she was just doing her job, but I absolutely loved her because she was getting me all this free stuff, right? So, I mean, think of it like that. We are helping our hostesses get all this free stuff and half price items and the stuff that nobody else can buy, the exclusives. We are doing them a favor, okay? Like, I know sometimes, like, maybe some of you are rolling your eyes like, no, we're not. We're trying to get them to do stuff. No, that is not how we look at it. We are going to look at it like, we are helping them to get all these rewards. So, now, a way that you can have a booking conversation and make it about the hostess, let me just give you one example, is by picking out a product that you know that they'll like. Now, 31 has amazing exclusives, especially right now. They are absolutely amazing, and people are loving them. So, I had this one girl who loved the cork. She bought the All About the Benjamins wallet in cork, and I said, there's a matching Style Setter bag with that, and it's a hostess exclusive. So you should definitely, host a party, and we can get you that. You only need 4 or 5 orders to get to $200. So she was a little hesitant. She was like, what if nobody orders? It probably won't go well, had all these doubts. And you kind of have to help them. You have to help them get over their fears a little bit. So I talked her through it. I'm like, Facebook parties. She lives in North Dakota, so it was a Facebook party. I'm like, Facebook parties, nobody really knows if there's any ordering going on. If nobody orders at all, it'll just kind of fizzle out. Nobody will know. So she ended up saying yes. I'm going, what the heck, I'm going to try it. So it was a $500 party. She got that bag. She was so happy, so excited to get it. And then, somebody booked because she talked about how excited she was about the Style Setter, and they wanted that bag too. Anyway, so it's just kind of contagious, but it's all in how you are viewing it. Again, you can't view it like, oh, I need them to all do me favors by having parties so that I can make money. No. It is, we're doing them a favor by getting them all these awesome rewards. So, okay, booking tip number 2 is the wording that you use. Now, this absolutely changed my business when I started doing this. Do not say, would you book a party with me? Do not say that, because if they say no, then it closes the conversation, and if you try to go on after that and kind of convince them to host a party after that, you've lost them. You're pushing now. So that, don't close the conversation by just asking a question like that. Instead, ask an open-ended question, and this is what you need to practice. Have you ever thought about hosting a 31 party? Have you ever thought about hosting a 31 party? So you'll notice that if they say no to that, it actually opens the conversation. Have you ever thought about hosting a 31 party? No? Oh, well, can I tell you about how fun they are? You can actually start talking about how easy it is and how you do everything, and they just have to invite their friends, and, it's going to be such a fun night. So that change in wording can make a huge difference in getting bookings. When I learned that trick, it's so funny because somebody on our team, it's Melissa Crawford actually, She wasn't a consultant at the time, but I learned that trick, and I called her and I asked her that question, and she said, yes, I actually have been thinking about having a party. And I was in so much shock. I was like, you have? I mean, just the way that I asked it, like, totally opened that up. And she's now on my team. I mean, so, and actually, that leads me to another point. That's also how I open the conversation for recruiting. You know, you don't say, do you want to join my team? You know, you want to say, have you ever thought about making money with 31? Or, you know, something along those lines, where they say, if they say yes, well, that's great. But if they say no, you're like, well, I absolutely love it. So, you know, let me tell you about it. You know, it just opens up the conversation more. So, and then my booking tip number 3 is very simple, and but it's not easy. Okay, so you just have to do the work. That's the tip right there. You actually have to do it. So I know we all wish that people would come, like, knock at our doors and be like, well, maybe not that, but, you know, they'd be coming up to us saying, hey, aren't you the 31 girl? I wanted to book a party. That would be amazing. But I think that has probably happened to me out of the blue maybe 2 or 3 times in my 3 years. Okay, so I would not be doing nearly as well as I am now if I waited on people to come to me. You know, you have to actually do the work and do the booking. And there's so many scripts out there. There's scripts for talking on the phone and actually calling people. And then there's scripts for sending a Facebook message or a text. And, you know, over text and Facebook message, you can also send pictures. So, like, you have to actually do it, though. So, you know, I have people say to me, nobody wants to book. Nobody, like, you have to do the work. And I understand that you're going to get no's. That is going to happen. I mean, I get a ton of no's. I get a ton of people because I ask everyone that is at any party that I do. I ask, like, if anyone is remotely seeming interested in 31, like if I meet them in the store and they comment on my bag, I'm asking them if they're going to have a party, you know? So, in the right way. Have you ever thought about having a party? So, anyway, but you have to actually do it. So I hope those 3 tips help. Just to reiterate, number 1, make it all about the hostess. Don't ever say I. Don't talk about you. Make it all about her and how lucky she's going to be when she gets her rewards. Number 2, the way that you ask. Remember to ask, have you ever thought about? And then number 3, just do the hard work. I promise those 3 tips are going to help you. So, all right. I hope you have a great day.